Initially won by China, who thrashed the world record. But there was a disqualification, an appeal, and it's been decided that they're going to rerun it. So that means we have Canada, Thailand, China, and Korea. And after a long campaign for athletes such as Saichon KONJEN, Rawat TANA, Rawat WAHORAM, who I think they're all going to be at the marathon tomorrow, they're probably thinking, not again. That these athletes getting organised. Is number 1 on the helmet of the Canadian team, Brent LAKATOS, Curtis, THOM, Tristan SMYTH, who had a fall in the first running of this final, where he changed to DuPont, and SMYTH went out of control off the track. There was obviously, in the lead up to that, there was some jostling going on with the Canadians and the Thais getting caught up at one point. And as a result, Canada lost some ground and got shuffled back and then had to fend off the Koreans. So I'm sure the juries had a really good look at that. That happened up the home straight, from memory, on the second occasion. We've had a bit of action since then, as the next legs of Curtis THOM from Canada, the second leg, Rawat TANA from Thailand, Yang LIU from China, and JUNG Dong Ho will get themselves in a position so they can then get out onto the track and take the tap from their first legs of Brent LAKATOS, Saichon KONJEN, CUI Yanfeng, and Suk Man. So keep in mind, the world record is 3:04.77. That's been set by China already, which obviously is a Paralympic record because it was set here. But they thrashed it in the first 4x400 running here, but it's going to be rerun. So a unique situation. The slate has been wiped, and the final event on the track in the track and field program for the Paralympics 2016 now belongs to some of the fastest wheelchair racers in the world. Korea in lane 7. Hong, Jung, Yu, and Kim. 40-year-old to start it off. Hong, 41 Jung, 44 Yu, 32 Kim. Their best this season, 3:10.73. Here is China. Well, we're running out of superlatives for them tonight, especially. They're the world champions in this. They're the world record holders, Paralympic record holders, defending champions in the last 2 editions. Thailand, Saichon KONJEN, 10 Paralympic medals, but no gold. 3rd in the 1500, 2nd in the 800 here. Did make the 100 final as well. And here is Brent LAKATOS, 36 years of age. The Canadian team 5th in the London version of this event, the 4x400 meters. So take 2. There is Gyu Yanfeng, 4th in the 800. Ready and away. So from inside to outside, it's Canada, Thailand, China, Korea. Now in the first running, LAKATOS got a really good start for Canada. And for Korea, it's Hong out wide on the track, who's holding onto that stagger at the moment. But they will come across in the second lap. So at this stage, it's Korea in the black on the left of screen as we switch camera. It is China in hot pursuit, and then Thailand and Canada coming around the home turn. First leg is Brent LAKATOS for Canada on the inside. Out wide, that's Suk Man for Korea. And in the center, Gyu Yanfeng for China and KONJEN for Thailand. Holding onto their staggers pretty well here. If anything, China might just be in front. Second change, and they're very slick at this, the Chinese. They go through. Not a bad change for Thailand either. Rawat TANA is now in the second position for Thailand. coming through with also Canada on the inside, Curtis, Tom, but look at this. This is almost a carbon copy of what we saw as China come away. LIU Yang, the 26-year-old, second in the 400 meters here, and gets a good margin on the field. Coming around the turn, at this point in time, they're looking strong again, China. They're going to be impossible to stop by the looks of it, as Liu comes and taps in Li Huzhao, the 27-year-old, fourth in the 400, third in the 100 meters here. Now the race is on. Canada and Thailand are fighting out the silver medal position at the moment, and Korea are left flailing at the end of the field. So it's China in front down the back. Look at the battle between Canada and also Thailand. This is a real battle as PAEYO goes into second position for Thailand. Gold medalist in the 400 and the 800. And it's his job to try and chase down China. Can he give Thailand some sort of a chance? Is fatigue going to set in for the Chinese? Remember, they went for everything in the first running and got the gold medal and the world record. So the final change, this is LIU Chengming, the gold medalist in the 4x400 in London, bronze in the 400 in London. He is the anchor leg. It's Thailand chasing. WAHORAM, gold in the 1500 and 5000 here, and has 5 other gold all the way back to Sydney. But is this a mountain to climb? It looks as though the battle will be in the silver medal position, as Alexandre DuPont has got the baton here for Canada, so to speak. So it's China off the back section. World record, keeping in mind 3:04.77. But they might be a little bit unlucky tonight because they've had to do this twice. Still a real battle for silver because it's Thailand, and now DuPont is trying to make one last dash at them as they come to the line. China's going to do it. 4x400 women, and the men have done it as well. In second, Thailand, Canada third, Korea fourth, 3:04.58. Well, the world record has been swept away.
But the interesting thing I note from that, the world record from their original run still counts, 3:03.13 as the world record. So at least they got something out of the first run and something out of the second.
Oh, that's
all those
terrific.
gold medals.
Okay. So they do get the world record and they get the gold medal. So really, it was a matter of just trying to manage their fatigue and do the job, and that's exactly what they've done. So we have been notified the world record will stand, even though their time in this rerun was 3:04.58. It's also a good time from Canada in the bronze medal position. That is a record for their region, 3:08 flat, and obviously denied having a fair opportunity in the first running with a scrimmage with Team Thailand as well in the home straight with a couple of laps to go. I'm sure that was the reason for the rerun. So the final race on the track in Rio 2016 Paralympics. It was gold for China, silver for Thailand, bronze for Canada.
Well, they got the changeovers absolutely right here. The thing interesting as well, worth pointing out, that Canada set a new continental record this morning of 3:09.35, and they've broken that 3:08 dead. But in terms of the Chinese performance, well, let's just repeat everything we said earlier today. CUI Yanfeng, Liu Yang, Li Huzhao, Li Chengming, absolutely excellent. They were obviously aiming to break their mark from earlier today, but at least they got to count that. And actually, the previous world record, which had stood going into the original run, they got inside here with 3:04.58. Good pacing right at the end by Liu Chengming. Little look of disappointment that he didn't get the world record, but they got it earlier today. It gets their name. So China take the honours again for the second time today. Thailand finished second again. Canada on this occasion finished third, with Korea in fourth.
So to complete proceedings, further victory ceremonies, and a recap of our field finals from tonight. Marcus Rem, the star of the show in those in the long jump, with the 4 finals in the field. The men's long jump T44 final, the women's javelin, F13, the women's discus, F38, and the women's shot put, F32.
Korea have been disqualified in that relay final. Remember, they'd originally got the bronze first time around, finished 4th in the rerun, and now they have been disqualified.